guys, welcome you all in the QSC Academy Thermodynamics lecture series number 3. In this class, I will discuss the concept of work and heat. In the previous two classes, we have discussed the basic concepts like systems and surroundings, types of energies, properties, intensive, extensive, concept of equilibrium, and state, path, etc. So now we discuss the work energy and heat energy. The work and heat are the two most important energies which are studied in thermodynamics, and we know that mechanics work is force multiplied by distance, but in thermodynamics work is in much broader sense. What is definition of work? Work is, in thermodynamic sense, it is energy interaction. It is energy interaction across the system boundary due to an intensive property difference other than temperature. So that's the definition of work in the context of thermodynamics, and it has a much wider sense than the work done defined in mechanics, where work is force and the distance moved in the direction of force. Now work here is, as I discussed, is energy interaction across the system boundary due to intensive property difference other than temperature. So that means work is energy in transit and it is not a property of the system. So what are the attributes? Our attributes are nothing but, we call it gunadharam of the. So attributes, number one, work is not a property. Work is not a property of the system, like pressure, temperature, property of the system. Second attribute is work depends on path. So work is a path function. And third is work is energy in transit. That means work takes place across an energy interaction. Work is never present before or after. So these are the three major attributes of work. Now why it is not a property? Suppose we take a PV diagram and we consider state 1 and we consider state 2. Now if we take this path 1 to 2, the work done, we know that work done is delta W from 1 to 2 is P dV, 1 to 2. So that means we have to integrate this function, and we can see for different path we will get different work done. Say path 1 2, you have work done, area covered under 1A and 2. Similarly, suppose you have another path 1B and 2, we can very clearly see that the area under the path 1B and 2 is different than the area under 1A and 2. So that means work depends on the path followed by the system. So that means it is a path function and it is not a property of the system. See, for state 1 and 2, there can be infinite ways in the transition takes place and work done can take many values. But as far as between 1 and 2, the pressure change, the volume change is same, but the work done is different for different path. So it is not a property of the system. And as I said, work is energy in transit. That means work is never present before or after a transition. So this was about work. Now many of you must be curious how we got this thing P into dV as work. So I will explain that also. See, F into X is the work done in the mechanics. So what is force? Force is pressure times area into X. Suppose we are having a piston and cylinder arrangement where the pressure P is applied and the piston area is A. And under this pressure, piston moves a distance of x. So how much is the work done? P into A is the force. So P into A into x. Now instead of multiplying P into A, we multiply A into x. So it is P into V. So from here we get the concept P dV as work. So what happens if x is very small, because pressure may not be constant. So at any particular position, suppose piston moves a distance dx and the pressure applied at that instant, suppose this is the location x and the pressure is P. So the small work done in this process is P into dV. And suppose we want to have work done for entire movement from state 1 to state 2, then the work done from 1 to 2 is equal to integration of P into dV. So this is how the work is obtained in thermodynamics. And remember, this is for closed system. Now we have seen in the previous section different types of processes. For example, one process is isobaric process. So what is work done in an isobaric process? That we will find out. So work done in isobaric process, delta W 1 to 2, here it is written like this, and P is constant as the process is isobaric. So what happens? We can take P out of the integral and we can write like this, and dV is simply delta V. So if the pressure is constant, work done can be simply obtained by pressure multiplied by the change in volume. Similarly, for isochoric process. Isochoric process we have seen in the last class is the process in which volume is constant. So that means volume is constant, so dV is 0. So what is work done in isochoric process? Work done is 0. Why? Because it is PdV and dV is 0, so work done is 0. Third case, we can find work done in isothermal process, and in isothermal process T is constant, temperature is constant. So we can use again this expression, and we use gas law to find out work done in an isothermal process. So what is work done in isothermal process for state 1 to 2? The change from state 1 to 2. Now we know that PV is equal to mRT from the perfect gas equation. So we replace P by mRT by V. So now our work done expression becomes W12 122 mRT V by V. Now in this relation we can see mass is a constant because it's a closed system. Remember, we are doing everything for a closed system. Closed system means, we studied in the last class, that mass is constant. There is no mass interaction across the system boundary, only in energy interaction. So mass is constant, M is constant, R is gas constant, which is again constant, and process is isothermal, so T is also constant. So as a result, mRT is constant and can be written outside integral. So it is 1 to dV by V, and this integral is mRT log V, and the limits are from 1 to 2. Limits are from 1 to 2. So finally the work done for isothermal process is mRT, which is constant, which can be written as mRT1 or mRT2 log V2 by P1, and mRT1 can be written as P1 V1 log V2 by V1. So this is the expression of work done in an isothermal process. So this is how we find work done in different processes using the expression PdV, and we integrate for the state 1 to 2. So this is the expression used for finding work done in different processes. Now next I come to the property, the heat energy. So what is the heat energy? That I will explain to you. Heat is very similar to work as far as the energy transition is concerned. Heat is an energy interaction across the system boundary due to temperature difference. So you can see the difference in the work was energy interaction across the system boundary due to an intensive property difference other than temperature. And what is heat? Heat is energy interaction across the system boundary due to temperature difference. And this is again having similar attributes as work. So heat attributes. Attributes again, in Hindi we call it gunadharm. Again, like work, heat is not a property of the system. It is not a property of the system. We know property is a unique value of system at a particular state, and heat is not a property. It depends on path. Number 2, heat like work is also, heat is a path function. That means between two given states, the amount of heat transfer does not depend on the end states. It depends on the the path followed by the system. And third is, as in case of work, it is also is energy in transition. Energy in transition. That means no heat is present before or after. It is not a part of the system. It only happens during a transition. So similar to work, if we take example of TS diagram. Why I take TS diagram in case of heat? Because in case of work, the area under PV diagram is work and area under TS diagram is heat. So what happens? We know that that I will discuss later from the second analysis, that the change in or the heat transfer is equal to temperature into change in entropy. So this relation shows that area under TS diagram is heat transfer. So suppose that we take state 1 and we take state 2, and there is a path 1A2. So under curve 1A2 is the amount of heat transfer. Now suppose we take another path B, 1B2. We can very clearly see that area under 1B2 is entirely different from area under 1A2. So that means it is a path function and it is not a property, because between state 1 and 2 there can be numerous values of heat transfer, which is not the case for a property. Because for properties, for example temperature, at 1 temperature is fixed, at 2 temperature is fixed. So delta T is always fixed. That means temperature is a property but heat is not. So it is a path function, it is a property of the system, and it is energy in transition. That means it is present only during a transition. It is present only during energy interaction. No heat is present before or after. So this was all about the concept of work and energy, work and heat as we use in the thermodynamics. In the next class, we will discuss applications of heat and work. Thank you very much.